Joining me now live to discuss is Queensland Editor Peter Gleeson. Gleeson, many around the Tweed Heads area have certainly been praying for this news.
Yeah, and we saw those heartbreaking scenes, Danica, didn't we, last Sunday on Father's Day, where we had people actually hugging over barricades and a lot of people questioning why that was the case. We've had situations where teachers, 28 teachers, in fact, were unable to go to the Palm Beach Currumbin High School. 28 teachers from that high school actually lived across the border. You know, we've had many examples of the hard border lockdown affecting people's ability to get medical appointments. And, of course, Coolangatta has really suffered badly because of the community of interest, particularly those businesses who rely so much on tourism in those areas. So, look, it is great news today. I mean, it's been a pretty poor week for the Palaszczuk government. In fact, I'd say it's been a pretty poor couple of weeks for the Palaszczuk government. They haven't had the best of luck when it comes to media coverage. So this is a good announcement today, and there'll be a lot of people on that border who will be very happy with that.
Absolutely, very welcome news, Gleeson. There's also reports today of a poor culture within the Queensland exemptions unit. They certainly copped it over recent decisions.
Indeed, that is the case, Danica, and we've seen a couple of decisions in particular that have been very poorly received by the Queensland public. Of course, the WAGs, the wives and girlfriends last week of the NRL players, were given that special exemption, and that caused a lot of flack. We saw earlier in the week the diggers in Dubai had to really, you know, kick up a stink to get their application activated, and of course they'll be coming back tonight. But, yeah, reports today in the Courier Mail that the culture is poor, a toxic culture in there. They're overworked. Now, of course, there's 80 in there. The Premier has said they must do better. And we've seen examples also of young kids like little Memphis Francis and others who have been unable to come back to Queensland until, of course, it finishes up on the front page of the newspapers, and that's when they get action.
Yeah, and certainly it's good to hear that Memphis got back to his mum and dad, that's for sure. Peter Gleeson, thank you for joining us.